September is here. They gave us the announcement, finally. Like, this is the latest I think they've ever done it. And I'm stupid excited. I'm more excited about the stat boost tunes than I am about the new tunes and the reworks, but it all looks good. Let's just get into it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Guys, I'm gonna be here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going through the September announcement. I am like dumb excited about the whole thing. I like and honestly, I like the stat boost tunes more than even I think. I'm gonna read through the characters again. I did a quick brief, read through the new characters and the reworks. I've already actually taken my Poison Ivy L4. I had her L3. I went ahead and did a bunch of the Purple Essence event, and then went ahead and got 25 Purple Essence to take her L4. And I want to take her L5, if not RB1, because I think her kit is actually really good. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's go ahead and go through the announcement. So first things first is, hi Legends, September is almost here. No, it's here. In DC Legends with Flatline, Princess of Pain, and Question, Renee Montoya, and Rework, Penguin, the Gentleman of Crime, and Poison Ivy, Mistress of Plants. Find out all about them. Flatline, Princess of Pain is the daily login. So, I don't know who she is. Nika was one of the most notable enemies to face Robin in the League of Lazarus, where she took his heart, and both literally and figuratively. Is this which Robin? I'm guessing they mean Damien. And there's the issue. And actually, let me send this shout out, or this thing. There is, and spoiler alert to the comics in case you don't know what happens to Damian Wayne, but I need some help because I've been looking for this comic for a while. There was a comic series that I was reading, and it talked about how Batman was going through it because of the death of Damian. And I haven't been able to find the volumes of comics before that or that led up to that. I would be eternally grateful if you could, somebody could comment in there that comic book series, the volumes where it happened, so I can go ahead and read that. But in any case, let's get to the kit. So, Deathman's Chantles, sure. Heavy damage to a single enemy and gain invisibility. Legendary, also gain 2 crit chance ups and 2 crit damage ups. So out the gate, and actually from first read, when I first read it, she looks like she's supposed to be just this massive damage dealer. Which automatically makes me think Glass Cannon, that her HP is going to be low and that her stamina is going to be low. But either way, Grandfather's Keepsake, damage to all enemies and gain 4 crit damage ups. Legendary, apply 2 stamina ups to all allies. We like to see it, not great, but it helps the team be a little bit tankier. Okay. Lazarus Bequest, heavy damage and 5 bleeds on a single enemy. Gain 3 crit damage ups and 3 crit chance ups. So what it looks like is that, yeah, it'll be heavy damage on the A3. You're gaining crit chance ups, crit damage up. Then you're gaining crit damage up on the A2. So it seems as though that A1 might crack skulls given how much crit chance you're getting there. Let's see. On Thin Ice, apply 6 stamina ups to all allies at the end of her turn. That's really good though. If Flatline kills an enemy, she gains 50% turn meter up, which, I mean, if she's supposed to be the damage of it sounds like she'll be killing enemies. And then 6 stamina ups, that's really good at the end of her turn. That's very Barda-ish. I mean, granted, she's not getting hit, but she's making the team very tanky. Rigor Mortis, 50% chance to apply 4 crit damage downs and 4 crit chance downs to all enemies at the end of her turn. Legendary, 50% chance to double bleeds on all bleeding enemies at the end of her turn. I loved seeing that in the kit. That's really creative. I like it a lot. This also makes me think it lends herself to running with Supergirl, because she's going to put crit damage downs out there, and that's what sets off Supergirl's kit. Now going down to the stats, the HP is at 39-ish, almost 29, sorry, almost 30. Okay, she's not exactly fast at 129. And then the crit value is 150%, plus so it's 206. And then crit chance is 5, it's gonna be 47 when it's all said and done. So she's going to be critting a lot. All right, like to see it. The question, Renee Montoya. I knew it. Renee Montoya is a former GCPD officer who became the Question, a detective vigilante. I was always thinking Montoya is very prominent. You hear her name a lot in Batman comics. So anyway, answer the question. Damage to a single enemy and 40% chance to apply silence. Apply 3 crit chance up to a random teammate. I don't know why that's italicized. Legendary, convert 3 buffs on the enemy target into strength downs and an agility down per converted buff. So you would be converting the buffs, 3 buffs to strength downs and 3 agility downs per buff converted. So it depends on how many you convert, but you're gonna convert 3. I guess that means in case like you don't bring it out or something like that. Anyway, track you down. Remove immunity buffs on all enemies. We like to see that. Apply 4 evasion downs to all enemies and 2 crit chance ups to all enemies. Legendary, call assist from a... And the thing I like about this that's a little bit better than Talon is that she's not hitting. That's not causing damage. So I can run this against those Azrael, Terra, Spectre teams and remove the debuff immunity on them without worrying about setting off Azrael. I like it. Full clip. Damage to... Oh, what did I read? Call assist to from 2 random teammates targeting 2 random enemies. I like that as well. Full clip. Damage to a single enemy and apply taunt. Apply 4 crit chance ups and 2 crit damage ups to all enemies. We like to see that. This also makes me think that she runs well with Flatline, who we just read. Legendary ability also applies silence to an enemy target and 30% turn meter up to all teammates. That's awesome. The silence, whatever. But the 30% turn meter up to all allies on the A3. How fast is she? That's happened like, so that was Ice has done that now. You have that in her kit. Wally West, I think it's 20%, 25% speed. So she's not exactly fast though. Okay. Anyway, so no patience for punks. Right. At the end of her turn, transfer 2 debuffs from a random ally to a random enemy. If teammate is a hero, transfer all their remaining debuffs to another random enemy. Cool. Legendary, also apply 30% turn meter up to all allies and call us. Okay, wait, timeout. I've already read this, no? Did I? Oh, I think I missed. No, no. It's there twice. Legendary, also apply 30% turn meter up to all allies and call assist from a random hero teammate using a random enemy, targeting a random enemy. So there's 2 different times. One on a passive, where she's giving 30% turn meter up to all allies after her turn. So if I open up with her A3 and then after her turn, she's gonna give another 30, that's 60% turn meter up to everybody. Come on, wait a minute. At the end of her turn, sorry, at the end of her turn, transfer 2 debuffs from a random ally to la. If teammate is a hero, transfer all of the buffs. Okay, cool, run her with heroes. That'll get the debuffs from Desaad off of you, for example, if things work out the right way. Things like that. The Riddler, Captain Atom, blah, 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 blah. Legendary. Also apply 30% turn meter up to all allies. Call assist from random hero targeting a random enemy. There's no gate on it or nothing. That just happens at the end of her turn to all allies. Yo. I'm going to go hard in this siege. I'm going hard in this siege. Okay, okay. I'm going hard in this siege. Who I will become. At the end of an enemy's turn, if a teammate was killed, track you down and gain 70% turn meter up. And then track you down as to remove the buff immunities, etc., etc. And then 70% turn meter up. Also gain 2 crit damage ups and answer the question, which is her A1. That's a single target on the enemy, 40% chance to apply silence, on the attacker with a guaranteed crit shot. The question might be a beast, yo. She might be a beast. I'm going hard after her in Siege. I'm going hard after her in Siege. She's squishy. I'm going hard after her in Siege. Oh, wow. I'm glad I reread that. Okay, I didn't fully absorb it the first time I read it. Dr. Pamela Isley was a brilliant academic until a deadly experiment twisted her mind and granted her the power to control plants. I mean, she just likes the environment. So Snap Trap, and this is what I was saying, like on her kit, I have been like, I was already impressed, so I already went ahead and took her L4 like immediately today when I woke up. Damage to a single enemy and applied 3 disease that lasts for 3 turns. That's a pretty long time. And 2 bleeds that last for 3 turns. Legendary, and this is the last one that I haven't taken yet that I want to take. Gain 5 stamina ups, help keep her a little bit tanky, help with survivability. Pheromone Kiss, apply 4 taunts. I think that was only 1 before. And 6 stamina ups to a teammate. Apply crit immunity, debuff immunity, and call assist. I got that mostly because, not mostly, but a good reason, or part of the reason was because of that call assist, the crit immunity, debuff immunity. So you're turning someone into a taunter, i.e., the Dark Knight, and calling their assist, but also giving him debuff immunity and giving him crit immunity. So you're making him that much harder to kill. I used to love using her with Bane. The irony of the whole Batman and Robin movie fiasco is not like missed on me. I know, but it worked because I would put the taunt on Bane. Bane would get hit over and over and over again. Venom injection would ramp him up and then he'd go nuts. Cross-pollinate, apply 5 stamina ups to all allies, or 5 stamina ups to ally and 4 to random ally. Copy up to 3 buffs from the target to the rest of the team. I used to love running her with Donna Troy because then I would try to copy the awareness from Donna Troy to everybody else to give us just a ton of awareness. Legendary, up to 3 debuffs are moved from target onto a random enemy. If no debuffs, apply 3 stamina ups. Toxic Transfer, at the start of her turn, 65% chance to apply heavy overheal on a random ally and to move up to 5 debuffs from the target onto random enemies. Legendary, also reduce cross-pollinate cooldown by 2. I did take that because I wanted to reduce the cooldown of the cross-pollinate. I did. And then later on in her kit, you'll see why I'm kind of bullish on the Toxic Transfer. I'm not sure that's going to be a smart decision, but we'll see. Natural Selection. Whenever an ally is healed, apply 3 disease for 3 turns to a random enemy. Legendary, at the end of ally's turn, if they have 5 or more debuffs, use Toxic Transfer on them. So the Toxic Transfer, when it comes down to it, it only procs 65% of the time at the start of her turn. However, you automatically get it with Natural Selection if you take the Legendary point. That's why I took that as well. On to the Penguin. With a cunning intellect and oversized ego, the Penguin is a criminal mastermind not to be underestimated. We can underestimate him. Napalm Umbrella. Damage an enemy. Apply 8 crit damage downs. Also thinking about him running with Supergirl. Legendary, always steal 5 buffs from target, gain taunt. I do like that. Stealing 5 buffs from the target and then gaining taunt as well. Need to hopefully he's tanky. Looking down right now, he's at 40k on his HP, so he should be pretty tanky. And from what I understand, Reeves adjusted his speed so he's not like faster than the Flash now. Faster than Wally West. Umbrella Shield. Apply 30% shield to self and 15% shield to all allies. Gain 2 stamina ups for 1 turn. Legendary, apply 5 affinity power downs to enemy team. I'm not really going to go after that one. That might be one of my last legendary points. I'm definitely wanting to take the legendary point from the A1. Henchy Attack. Damage all enemies. If Penguin has shield, apply 8 crit damage downs to all enemies. Legendary, apply 30% turn meter down. I'm going to get that. 30% turn meter down on all enemies. Roost. 40% chance to use Umbrella Shield if Penguin takes damage. Cool. Automatically trigger if Penguin is damaged by a critical hit. So if he's crit hit, he's automatically going to use Umbrella Shield, but otherwise it's going to be a 40% chance. Legendary, which makes you think you kind of want to run him against crit teams, especially if he's got like heavy HP, then you can keep shield on himself and stamina ups on him and allies as well. 15% shield on allies. Okay, yeah. Legendary, also 50% chance to steal 4 buffs from the attacker. I like to see it. If you have taunt on him and he's hitting you, 40% chance for the Umbrella Shield to keep him tanky. Definitely using it if it's a crit hit, and then you're stealing 4 buffs. I think I want that legendary point. Henchy's Revenge. The first time Penguin takes lethal damage, use Henchy Attack. Legendary, 40% chance to, or 50% chance to taunt at the beginning of each enemy's turn if Penguin is shielded until the end of his turn. All right, I kind of like. Legendaries, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the A1. Definitely gotta take the A3. And then I think I'm gonna take the A4P1. And then the next one would be Henchy's Revenge. I might take him L4 as well now. So I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing next, is getting another 25,000 perp, so I can do 50% chance to taunt at the beginning of each enemy's turn if he's shielded. It's gated, so I don't know if it's worth me rushing to get it. Maybe I should just do it naturally. Anyway, so I do like the rework so far, just reading them. And I think that the question looks like a beast. Nika looks like she's gonna be an awesome damage dealer. So I'm impressed with this month so far. Wraith, you have Poison Ivy, Talon, Penguin, and then Fire. I'm working on Fire. I wanna get her up to level because I heard she's an awesome damage dealer. August, the 2 showdowns are Bane. Why are you giving us farmable tunes that are out of date anyway? I love Bane, and I guess he might still be good in early to mid game, but I would have preferred that have been somebody else. Spoiler is the board clear. She's really good. I like Spoiler a lot. I crack her out every once in a while. She's awesome. Blitz, Jim Blitz, you have Energy and Villain. Cool. Siege. Okay, so we have the Question and Flatline, of course. Poison Ivy and Penguin, so I got to work on them. Deadshot, Suicide Squad Hitman, I have him leveled. I have all of them leveled. Enchantress, King Shark, Ultraman. In terms of what I'm gonna build, I mean, Enchantress is gonna probably run lead for me most of the time. I'm gonna try to run Poison Ivy with King Shark, get those bleeds out there to ramp him up, and then Ultraman is our taunter. Deadshot, Suicide Squad, he gives evasions and bleeds, so he might also be a good lead to run with King Shark, but he's not really a great tune at the moment. So yeah, so that is my plan right there for dealing with them. Then August 10-day event, Flatline, of course. And then you have Batman the Dark Knight. I know a lot of you would have rather have seen Black Canary, and she is the better tune. However, I'm happy not to see Black Canary because I burned a lot of gems on one of her, not her packs, but like the hero packs that I never buy, and I always advise not to buy. I burned a lot of gems so I could take her RB1. And if she had had a 6-day event, I would have like kicked myself for it. So for me personally, I'm glad. But no, I wish they had done like Black Canary. In any case, team challenge, Robin, Damian Wayne, still haven't touched him. I'm not really too, he had a stat boost. I haven't heard anything like good or bad about him. I just haven't used him at all yet. All right, so there's that. And then the raid, which is going on right now. Who is this? Steppenwolf skin for the top 500. I just leveled up and geared up Steppenwolf. Not sure how much I'm going to use him. Not sure I like that skin that much. It's okay. It's okay skin. It's an okay skin. And then you have what? Roller Derby Barda. What is this? Barda's Bombshell. Why is she in roller skates? What is this? This confuses me a lot. I don't like it. I don't want it. All right, and then the new skin's coming in. Alan Scott, I do like that skin. I just don't think I'm willing to spend like 3,000 on it. I did it for Harley Quinn and immediately regretted it. Second I did it. So I don't think I'm gonna be going for Alan Scott, but we'll see. Now the stat boost tunes, from what I understand, what I saw on Reddit, people are not liking what they did with Mr. Freeze. I'm gonna have to look into his kit a little bit more. I love Mr. Freeze. I've been using him a lot more lately because I'm trying to run him under Captain Cole and make like a speed lock team. Donna Troy, so happy to see her get a stat boost, so now she can probably be a decent taunter and you don't have to avoid using her A2. I've already used her a little bit this morning. She was good. Catwoman, for her utility alone, I said that she was underrated. Now that she has a stat boost, hopefully she does more damage. But even before that, I think that she was a really, really underrated tune and very, very good. Wonder Girl, scary that she's back up there now. She's got a stat boost. I want to see where her strength is versus others. But if that whip is coming back, is she gonna own the game again? Is she gonna dethrone Spectre and Black Flash? I doubt it, but we'll see. But in any case, that is September. I am incredibly excited about it. I can't wait. I'm like so excited that I'm like making this video immediately and then like putting it out. I put like the Nightwing versus Canary all on hold. I put the Ice on hold. I'm putting this out now. And then you'll have my review of August. I was very wrong about a lot of stuff in August, so you'll have my review for that. But I drop these other videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Thank you for watching all the way through. Buy me coffee, help support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.